Dans 2 minutes. Et on a dit à 12, donc il reste une 30. On est bien.
So choose a place and whatever you want. Mais il fallait le premier rendu qu'il a. On a un parole comme on passe vite.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the EPFA Champions Cup 2024. Without further ado, let's introduce the teams. Coming from Denmark, they are tough opponents with a huge experience. Parasport Aalborg. Now, a British team counting high-class players in the team, West Bromwich Albion. Also coming from Denmark, they are identified as the team to beat. Aarhus Rolling the Wheels. Our host this year, the elite of the French League with 4 world champions, Epsilon Châtelet-Malabry. Now, another English team, a serious contender with an impressive track record, Aspire PFC. With a lot of players from the national squad, Thunder Roma. They used to be the first Irish club in the competition this year, but they aim to be the first on the podium, Midlands United. They are representing Dublin City. After dominating their local championship, they want to take over the continent. DCU Storm! The owner of the title. They want to make history with a back-to-back. Grafto Villeneuve-d'Ascq. They are taking their first steps in the competition, but with great ambitions. Let's welcome, last but not least, Belfast Trail Blazers! Without them, there is no game. Let's welcome the referees of the event. Now I'm gonna call the classifiers. And finally, the official panel of the competition. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a last round of applause for all these people making the beauty of the sports. Des applaudissements, s'il vous plaît. What a timing with the music. Okay, here we are, one of the most prestigious competition of power chair football. 10 teams from 6 countries are going to battle head-to-head along the week. On a donc 10 équipes qui vont s'affronter pendant toute la semaine pour essayer de remporter ce titre de Coupe d'Europe des clubs de foot fauteuil. To represent this event, there's no one better than the president of EPFA. On a donc le président de l'EPFA avec nous, Mr. Donald Byrne.
We're just going to begin by asking all that can be upstanding to stand as we remember those who are no longer with us since our last Champions Cup. For a moment's applause, please. Bonsoir, c'est un plaisir de vous accueillir le EPFA Champions Cup 2024 ici à Molyneux. Nous attendons avec impatience un grand tournoi qui commence ce soir. 6 years is a long time to be without our premier club competition. As a world, we navigated through an extraordinary time in history that we never expected would impact on our daily lives like it did. But we faced the challenges, overcame them, and we are here. Our Champions Cup is back, and we are moving forward again. This is the second time we have had the pleasure of accepting hosting from this great club, Upsilon Châtenay Malherbe, led by its president, Abdi Sabian. I'll speak more about Abdi at the end of the week because our preparation work has only started yesterday and today. We would like to thank all the partners who have got behind this competition, and it's a real pleasure to bring our flagship club event to this great venue at City de Sports. The competition is, of course, another round-robin format, as is being increasingly asked for by our community. As I look out left and right on this sea of talent, ready to proudly represent your club teams, I see old faces, new faces, players with different clubs now. We also welcome 3 new clubs taking part in the competition for the first time, Aalborg, Thunder Roma and Trailblazers. I also see young faces as well, ready to experience our sport at the highest level and get an appetite to become stars in your own right at future Champions Cups. We also welcome a visitor from abroad, from another continent, so we welcome Valentino to our European competition. It will be a very intense number of days ahead. The EPFA Champions Cup has already started for our classification team, have already been putting in a shift yesterday and today with 22 classifications today meeting their target. Our referees are all looking fresh and relaxed now and ready for 5 days of non-stop rolling action, which we know they will give all their energy to. Match 1 of 52 is almost upon us. We wish all the teams, players, coaches, support staff the very best of luck. Give it your all in the spirit of competition and fair play, and leave nothing behind on the court. Thank you.
Alors pour résumer brièvement ce que Monsieur le Président disait, il ne s'attendait pas lors de la première édition à ce qu'il y ait un impact aussi grand sur cette discipline, à ce que l'ampleur de cet événement prenne de plus en plus de place dans le paysage du handisport. Il remercie l'ensemble des partenaires, l'ensemble des acteurs, donc les arbitres, les classificateurs, le panel, d'être présents, de véhiculer les valeurs du sport au travers de cet événement. Alors, on va maintenant accueillir une personne qui nous est chère, je dirais, dans cet événement, une personne qui nous accueille ici. C'est le directeur de la Cité des Sports, Monsieur Maxime Bourgeois.
Bonjour à tous et à toutes, bienvenue à la Cité des Sports d'Issy-les-Moulineaux. Donc c'est avec une immense fierté que nous accueillons aujourd'hui la Coupe d'Europe de foot en fauteuil à la Cité des Sports d'Issy-les-Moulineaux. Une compétition de très haut niveau, mais aussi et surtout pour moi un symbole de détermination, de courage, de respect, d'inclusion, autant de valeurs qui actuellement dans ce contexte ont toute une importance. Donc ça me tient vraiment à cœur. Merci également à tous les athlètes, les entraîneurs, les bénévoles et surtout l'association Epsilon représentée par Abdeline Sebiane qui, par son engagement et sa passion, vont pouvoir réaliser, j'en suis sûr, une très grande compétition. Je souhaite réellement que cette compétition soit marquée par le fair play, l'esprit d'équipe et je vous souhaite à tous une excellente Coupe d'Europe. Merci.
A quick sum up for English speakers. The Cité des Sports is pleased to welcome this event, to welcome some values like inclusion, courage, determination. And I forgot to thank for the previous speech, Mr. Abedin Sebian. We can applaud him at another time, please. Now, we also have a chance to have the president of the Haute-Seine Committee of Handisports. On accueille donc aujourd'hui avec nous le président du comité handisport des Hauts-de-Seine, Monsieur Christian Boss-Navarro.
Je serai très bref, je voulais juste vous souhaiter à tous la bienvenue et vous dire que c'est un grand honneur pour nous de recevoir le Champion Cup sur notre territoire. So I just want to say welcome on board and also we are very pleased to receive the Champion Cup in our territory. Thank you.
Because power chair football is also a mechanical sport, we're going to welcome a Formula 2 driver, sympathizer of Epsilon Châtenay-Malabry, Isaac Adjar.
Bonjour à tous, je m'étais pas trop préparé à ça, mais voilà, ça me fait vraiment plaisir de venir regarder cette compétition, de découvrir cette discipline. Il y a beaucoup de similitudes bien évidemment avec le sport auto, ça reste de la mécanique, ça reste une cohésion entre la machine et le corps, donc voilà, je trouve ça bien d'être présent et de découvrir et je tiens à souhaiter la bonne chance et du courage à tous les participants. Voilà, merci.
I'm back. Okay, now this is time, Mr. President. I think this is time to officially launch the competition. And I'm going to welcome you again. On va donc maintenant passer au lancement officiel de la compétition avec Monsieur le Président de l'EPFA, Donald Byrne.
Okay, I'll make this short. I think we're ready. You're ready. They're ready. So let's flick the power button on, go to green, and let's get the EPFA Champions Cup 2024 show started. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you all. Let's meet in 1 hour for the opening match. Rendez-vous dans 1 heure pour le premier match de la compétition. Of course, this event couldn't be made without our partner. Let's go to the institutional partners, EPFA, FCL Châtenay-Malabry, le FIFPA, the City of Châtenay-Malabry, the Hendersburg French Federation, the City of Issy-Moulineaux, l'Agence nationale du sport, the District of Haute-Seine, and Région Île-de-France. But we also have official partners, PowerSoccerShop.com, SG Société Générale, Enedis, Deloitte, AGFI, Swing One, Soya. We thank also Splash Digital Solutions, AXA, Carrier Salad Insurance, Volcanic, Le Vernier Restaurant, Le Noir, Couteau, Lions International, Joblink, Comfort Medical France, H2N Services, More Solutions, Jacalon, Yula, and last but not least, Ivan Fox. Everybody slash.
actuellement en train d'effectuer le contrôle de vitesse. Alors c'est des très contrôles. L'entraîneur est en train de s'assurer que tous ces joueurs respectent la vitesse réglementaire qui est de 10 km/h aussi bien en avant qu'en arrière. Il est notamment très important de faire cette vérification, on va dire d'un point de vue technique, étant donné que si on se trompe et qu'on ne passe pas au contrôle, mettons qu'on soit 11 km/h, on a juste une chance. On va dire une petite vie qui nous permet de retenter à nouveau le contrôle. Si jamais ces deux essais ont été ratés, alors il faudra faire le prochain contrôle de vitesse à l'autre.
talking here. You can go up there if you like.
And now, presentation of the teams. For Belfast Trailblazers, number 4, Ethan McCabe. Number 6, Delray Gorman. Number 7, Patrick Kaminsky. Number 8, Scott Heelan. Number 9, Ruben Walls. Number 12, Sean McKinney. For Upsilon Châtenay-Malabry, number 1, Nassim Elal. Number 4, Erwan Gog. Number 5, Marwan Baziz. Number 7, Tristan Delmas. Number 9, Noël Ziré. Number 10, Mohamed Gerawi. Number 11, Younes Moussaoui. And number 21, Morgan Lifont. To officiate this match, the center referee will be Mika Wassen from Finland. He is assisted by Niels Christian Simonsen from Denmark and Millie Bean from England. And finally, the fourth official is Robbie Byrne from Ireland.
And I'm joined in the commentary box.
Hi, Charlie.
Hello. How are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I'm quite happy to see this this beautiful match that we're going to see between Upsilon Chutney-Malabry and the Belfast Trailblazers. I think it's going to be a terrific moment.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. So much anticipation in the build-up to this competition. The hosts, Upsilon Chutney-Malabry, and then the newcomers, Belfast Trailblazers. This is their first tournament. And the two captains, Erwan Conk and Scott Hilland, are in the centre circle for the coin toss to decide kickoff and end. We'll go through their lineups for you now. So for Upsilon, you have Erwan Conk in goal, the incredibly experienced French international. Noel Zeren on one wing, Mohamed Ghelami in the centre, and Morgan Lefont on the other wing, with the substitutes being Marwan Baziz, Nassim Helal, Tristan Delmas and Yunus Marsai. And for Belfast Trailblazers, Sean McKinney in goal. Scott Hilland is the captain in the centre. Young Ruben Walls on one wing and Patrick Comiskey on the other. And their substitutes are Ethan McCabe and Dare Gorman. Very experienced squads. A lot of internationals, many Northern Irish internationals on the Trailblazers side. Obviously, Scott Hilland is not only his club's captain, but his country's captain as well. His dad, Michael Hilland, is the coach for Belfast Trailblazers. As a round of applause goes around the arena, it's absolutely packed. Everyone in here for the opening ceremony earlier, and now for this big occasion of the first game of the tournament. What can we expect from this game?
I think we can expect first, I don't know, I mean, actually, I don't know that much the Trailblazers. I truly know Upsilon Chutney-Malabry that is actually first in first division. They won, you know, the championship in first division, in second division, and also in fourth division of France, and they won the Coupe de France also. But maybe you can say a word about the Belfast Trailblazers.
Yeah, so there's not a massive infrastructure in terms of the league in Ireland, but the Trailblazers have some of Ireland's finest players, obviously the Northern Irish national team. Many of the players here were represented at the World Cup. Young Ruben Walls, I can tell you, number 9, you can see in the bottom right corner of your screens. He is a player that everybody in the UK is really excited about. Okay. He sort of burst onto the scene. He's a young player with a lot of potential, and it's great to see these young players coming through in this game. Yeah,
I remember this number 9 because, I mean, I saw the Geneva's Cup last year, and Ruben Walls was there, and he was absolutely fantastic.
I remember an incredible goal he scored in that, which was put up on social media for everyone to see. Definitely one for his personal highlight reel, as the impressive playlist from the DJ carries on around the arena. Let's talk a little bit about Mohamed Ghelami, obviously one of the players that when you think about tournaments like these, you think he's going to show up. Yeah,
he's going to show up, and I mean, Momo Ghelami has only, you know, one will. He only wants to win. That's basically, you know, his catchphrase. And well, I mean, I had the occasion to play against him. He's a truly hard player to play. Yeah, obviously, he's a World Cup winner in Australia in the late months of 2023. Obviously him, Erwan Conk and Morgan Lefont were all parts of that French winning squad. They definitely do have that winning mentality, and I'm sure they'll be hoping to make sure that the Champions League comes back to the France again, because there's been 5 Champions Cup tournaments and it's never gone anywhere other than France in terms of the winners. Yeah, I mean, maybe because the main, I think, explanation is that French has one of the best championship, and actually we do have the infrastructures, and yeah, we do have good players, fortunately. Yeah, very good. I mean, I had the privilege to commentate on that World Cup final in which France beat England on penalties, and there was just so much composure about the French squad. It was almost as if their winning was just built in their DNA. For the Trailblazers, I'm sure this will be nerve-wracking opponents. Nobody wants to face Mohamed Ghelami in their first game, and he has very, very accomplished players around him. But what do you think the game plan is? Obviously, you said it's really hard to play against Mohamed Ghelami. How can you beat him, or is he just
unbeatable on his day?
I think, you know, all players are beatable. But the thing is that Momo has, he has come to a point where he has so much confidence that he knows what to do at the right time. And all the other players, you know, have that same features, if I can say so.
Yeah, well, we're nearly ready to go here. As I said, it's absolutely packed up here. Wheelchairs in the top row of the seating on the near side to the camera, and then all of the seats below us are filled with people, not just from Trailblazers, but from everyone. All the teams have stayed to watch this game. It's definitely a game that's got a lot of eyes on it.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of eyes on it. At Upsilon Malabry, there's, you know, like not only one World Cup player, but like 3 or 4, if I remember well. So I think it's important for other teams to watch that.
So here we go. Mohamed Ghalami gets us underway, and they're just playing their passing football. Keeps it in on the far side, and a first touch for the Irish side, Trailblazers.
Yeah, now Noel Zoran. Like on Nifante, it's hot.
Really well saved by Sean McKinney on his line. Had to be really awake there. A good move.
And I think it's maybe a 3 in the box now.
Yeah, 3 in the box, which is
yeah.
one of the fouls that you'd be really disappointed to give away. It's one of the fouls that at this level you really shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's complicated. You don't want to, to cause this, because then you need to be at 5 meters, and we can see that the more it's in the center, the harder it is, you know, to counter it.
Yeah, Mohamed Ghalami's just making himself a nuisance on that goal line. Got Morgan Lefont over to the right, and they really, really need to switch on here, Trailblazers, otherwise they'll find themselves 1-0 down really early on. So it's taken by Zeren. Mohamed Ghalami straight in. And it's not the start that Trailblazers would have wanted, but as expected, Upsilon Chantelet Malabry have started with great intent, and what a well-worked set piece that was.
Yeah, that's incredible. At the 2nd minute of the game, Mohamed Ghalami, finishing this.
Yeah, obviously so much composure from Ghalami, and the Trailblazers need to get their heads up and do it quickly as Hillen just fires it against the chair of Ghalami. Get a little set piece inside the Upsilon half, which Ruben Walls, the young star, will take. Fires it down the line. Comiskey tries to turn. Erwan Konk on the line, and there's potentially a gap there for Comiskey, who needs to get out quickly.
Yeah, well defended.
To avoid the 2-on-1. Excellently done by Ghalami, who just drives it out and pushes past Ruben Walls. Still Ghalami out on the right-hand side. Back to the edge of the area. Here's Mohamed Ghalami with the shot. 2-on-1 in favour of Upsilon. Ruben Walls adjudged to get too close to Scott Hillen there.
They already did the 2nd foul from the Trailblazers, and
very similar area as well.
Yeah, they need to find a way to stop this. Noel Zoran for Lefante. Lefante again. Ghalami that is trying to find something. Noel Zoran.
Upsilon showing the versatility of their attacking set pieces. They had 2 in a very similar area, used 2 different times. I'm not sure what's going on here. 2-on-1 in favour of Upsilon, which gets a groan from the Northern Irish. And it's given the other way, which gets a cheer. So Sean McKinney will take this from the edge of his area. It's like lapsing communication from the officials there potentially. McKinney, Hillen just pushes it on towards Comiskey. That's better from Trailblazers, moving the ball, but Ruben Walls needs to get out to avoid that 2-on-1. Gilami predictably quick in his defensive effort though, and that's a great dummy to get around Comiskey.
That's incredible. That's the specialty of Momo Gilami. You never know if you got to catch the ball or not.
Defended well in the initial instance by McKinney, and Comiskey tries to keep it in, fails to do so, and so it is a kick in to the French side, about level with the edge of the penalty area. Ball across, again defended by McKinney. He's going to have a hell of a night of work, the goalkeeper for Trailblazers, isn't he?
Yeah. It's going to be complicated for them, I think. Ooh.
Gilami stings.
But I mean, actually, they found a way to defend and, to stop the Upsilon a little bit, from scoring, but...
Here is Morgan Lefont battling with Patrick Comiskey. Comiskey having to defend. Lefont flicks back towards Gilami. Takes it with his back wheel. And then another piece of masterful dribbling from Gilami. That's a good pass. And McKinney tapped it against the chair of his own teammate there, Hilland, and nearly diverted it into his own goal.
Yeah.
His captain had to bail him out there. Scott Hilland. Corner kick as this pressure from Upsilon remains relentless. Lefont with an effort at the back post. Saved. Erwan Konk now, and it is in favour of Belfast Trailblazers.
I mean, we don't want to see, one-side match. I want to see the Belfast Trailblazers, just showing that Belfast is in Paris.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of getting through these early stages, and maybe towards the second half and towards the later stages of the game, they can start to attack more. But you just don't want to leave yourself too open at the beginning, because as we've shown already, Upsilon will pick you off.
And also, if we can talk about this field, I mean, the particularity of that field is quite big. I mean, actually, I heard that they try to, to have the biggest field possible.
Which, I mean, it's great. It encourages teams to really play football and pass the ball, and yeah, it definitely does look big. If the blue border surrounds the sidelines of this court. Scott Hilland to take this kick on the halfway line. Comiskey to his right, Ruben Walls off to his left. Hilland finds Comiskey, who is unable to do so. Goes out for a goal kick, which Erwan Konk will take. Such an incredible arena, this one. When you look at even just the advertising boards on the other side, which are changing with all the various sponsors of this incredible tournament.
And actually, the organization tried to do its best, have the best competition possible, try to set new standards for Portuguese football.
Yeah, it's definitely been so impressive so far, and I'm sure that will only get better throughout the week. As a chance at the back post for Lefont. Good block by Comiskey. Again, fired into the chairs of the Irish rearguard. That time it was Zeren with the shot. Another kick in for Upsilon, who really are putting the pressure on here. Gilami will take this. Zeren. Doesn't quite get the touch he was looking for. Comiskey comes away with the ball. Still has the object of Momo Gilami in front of him, though. Does quite well, Comiskey, to drive inside. Looking to get that separation from his back wheel. Comiskey now can drive wide with it.
Yeah, and he has a lot of possibilities with
Yeah, he's got
Scott
Hilland.
Hilland and Walls.
Ruben Walls with the shot. Here's Hilland. Doesn't quite get the spin he was looking for.
Yeah.
Better intent from Trailblazers though. Good block from Hilland in the center. Need to get their defensive shape quickly now, Trailblazers. Lefont. Here's Galami. Lefont. Good defending from Comiskey just to steal in there and block that passing lane. Little tap. Referee sees no harm, so the game goes on. Lefont. And it goes the way of the French side. What we are starting to see, though, is the Trailblazers getting slightly more comfortable.
Yeah, now I think they're used to the field. Even if I think they had the possibility to practice this morning, but I know it's never easy, even with traveling and everything. So, but I think they'll go, with time in the match a little more. I mean, we can see already, but whoa!
That was a
and
really
Mohamed
well
Galami just scored a goal.
Yeah, a great set piece from the French side. Upsilon and Galami has his second of the game, and they're really making the most of those moments. Upsilon, that they're using those set pieces to their advantage. That free kick, well worked to the back post, and Galami is never going to miss a chance from there.
Yeah.
As there has been a change for Upsilon. You're seeing replays of that goal on your screen. Scott Hilland will take this kick. Important now that Belfast don't get too downhearted and keep going. Here's Galami. Two-on-one against the French side. Galami and Lefont just getting a little bit too close there. Tristan Delmas has come on for Upsilon on that far side in place of Zeren. Lefont now. Here's Galami, who fires a shot towards goal. Delmas at the back post, couldn't quite get there. So it will be a goal kick for Trailblazers. Halfway through this first half. And that man that has just come onto your screen, Mohamed Galami, is running the show as it stands. Hilland. Comiskey can't quite get there. And Upsilon have a kick in on the far side. Here's Lefont. Galami. Galami. Into Lefont.
I mean, compared to when, Noel was there, and when we can see, like, Lefont and Galami are more in defense, on the same line, usually, oh, that's beautiful. That's incredible, gosh.
Yeah, Scott Hilland having a really tough time with Mohamed Galami, who's really using his chair to its max, spinning and dummying. So hard, so unpredictable, Mohamed Galami, and I think that's one of his main strengths, isn't it? You never know what he's going to do
next.
Yeah,
you never know. I mean, even after, a few practices with him, yeah, man, you need to have a vaccine against Momo Galami, because, like, this guy is incredible.
Ruben Walls clears it out of play.
Galami for Delmas. Galami again. On Lefante.
Lefante. Ooh, actually, don't know if that was intentional, but he's managed to get round the goalkeeper. Tries to flick back to Galami. Comiskey's there, but Galami gets in there again and has options now. Looks to squeeze it through the chairs of the two defensive players. Is unable, but still in control of the ball here, Mohamed Galami, and that's a superb pass. And what What an incredible move that is from Upsilon, who are really now opening up their playbook. Guillaume with a pinch, a perfect pass to the far side, and Morgan Lefont just powers it into that bottom corner.
Yeah, that number 21 finished this action with like a, with beauty.
A full
and power.
spin. Yeah, perfectly timed. Lefont, and that ball from Guillaume, I mean, he just threaded the ball through those two defenders. He had such a small gap to find, but he found it, and so Upsilon are in control of this game. You have to admit, for Trailblazers, it's one of those where you just look at it, when the fixtures come out, it's one of those games that you look for and you sigh when you see it, but they'll hopefully be able to build into the week and take some good stuff from this game, as advantage was tried to be played, but it is a 2-on-1. Lefont and Conk not communicating particularly well in the centre. And there's just another replay of that incredible goal. What a ball that was from Guillaume, behind the chair of McKinney, and then Lefont just
you can see the ball that is even, like jumping like a little bit. That's incredible.
Guillaume again with a perfect pass.
And that's a goal! That's a goal from the number 7.
Top finish from Tristan Delmas. Guillaume just found him again with that pass. Guillaume pulling all the strings as you'd expect. Delmas was ready to receive it. And as you were saying, Delmas has been playing a lot higher up the pitch than Lefont in this game. Lefont's been coming back a bit more to do the defensive work. And Delmas provided the counter-attack option there, and excellent from the French outfit, and there could be more here.
Yeah, there could be more, and I hope that they won't enter in the rhythm that Upsilon Châtenay-Malabry is giving to the Trailblazers.
Delmas, Guillaume, McKinney gets it clear. Still pressure mounting from Upsilon though. Lefont. Conk. Guillaume with a deft touch down the line. The ball had gone out of play there on this near side, just right in front of assistant referee Millie Bean. Here is Ruben Walls to take this down the line towards Comiskey. Lefont. Now it's Guillaume, a shot in towards the back post, and it goes the way of Upsilon, a kick in just near the corner. Again, Upsilon threatening a 5th goal of this first half. They've really found their rhythm now.
Yeah, they found their rhythm, and I think, the entrance of... ooh, that's... wow. Well saved.
A good attempt from Tristan Delmas.
And I mean, actually, it's hard because, Tristan Delmas and Morgan Lefante, they're two players they like, and even Mohamed Guillaume, they love to keep the ball on the field. They're not looking for corners. They're not looking for fouls. They just want to play and score. And I think they're right, because sometimes, the more speed you add to the ball, the harder it is to stop it.
Yeah, and I mean, defenders, it's so hard not to get pulled apart and get out of position when they're playing like this. I mean, that's just incredible. And Guillaume was looking for that, I think, on the front bumper of his chair, just to poke that into the goal.
Yeah.
Ended up flying away behind that goal. And
yeah, flying away.
But again, the testament to how quick they're moving it, that they can get that much power on it in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because they keep, the ball rolling. They're not. The ball never stops with them.
Guillaume and Hilland over this set ball. I mean, if you look at the stats, it's incredible. 11 attempts from Upsilon, 9 on target, 1 corner. I mean, it's just pure dominance, isn't it, in this game?
Yeah, it's dominance, and actually it's particular because, I mean, Upsilon have made more fouls than the Trailblazers, but you realize that, that explains, this. Oh! And Tristan Delmas
And Scott Hilland really isn't happy about something, but Tristan Dalmas has scored. It took a big deflection on the way in. I don't know what the Trailblazers are unhappy about, but the goal has been awarded. And with just 1 minute till half-time, it's 5-0. And what would you, if you were the Trailblazer coach, what would you be saying at half-time? Because it's been a really, really tough half.
I don't know what I would be saying, but I think I would tell them, you know, like they need to, I think to move a little bit faster, to think a bit more quickly, and to find a way to have a good defense. Because now Morgan Lifante, that's well done by Comiskey. Because I mean, you can see that Upsilon, when you know, the more space they can take, the better for them. So you always need to block them from playing between players.
That's another great pass from Galami. Just blocked by Comiskey. Galami again has it though. Delmas back to Galami. Erwan Konk coming and getting involved in this build-up play. Lefont. Galami pokes it into that near corner. Has to be aware Scott Hilland, and it's back in now again. McKinney. And that is the half-time whistle. So it's been a very, very good half for the hosts. Upsilon 5. Belfast Trailblazers 0. Pure dominance from the side, led by Mohamed Galami in the centre, who's pulled all the strings in this game. 13 attempts, 11 on target from Upsilon, 1 corner. They've given away 4 fouls. I mean, 0 attempts, 0 on target, obviously 0 corners as well for the Trailblazers. It's been really, really tough, but they will be back for the second half. And I'm sure that they'll have some new ideas on how to try and deal with an absolutely rampant Upsilon.
Yeah. We will see what will happen during this second half. I hope that the Trailblazers will find a way, you know, to go back into this game. And well, let's hope we'll see more goals.
More goals, indeed. We'll see you for the second half in just a minute. Hello everybody and welcome back to the coverage of the first game of this year's EPFA Champions Cup live from Paris. We have had three substitutions at the half-time break. First of all, for Trailblazers, McCabe and Gorman have come on. Scott Hilland and Ruben Walls have gone off. And for Upsilon, Tristan Delmas, who made a great impact on his coming on in the first half, has gone off to be replaced by Noel Zeren. And we are just about ready to go here. So it's 5-0 as it stands. Will there be more goals in the second half? I think it's a pretty safe bet to say that there will be, as Mohamed Galami drives straight towards the Trailblazers' defence. Galami is McCabe. Lifon battling on the edge of the area. Morgan Lifon back towards Galami. Good work from Gorman. Here's Lifon. McKinney gets it clear. Lifon again. It will be a kick in to Upsilon. Zerem. Lifon trying to get to it. McCabe puts it out for a corner kick. Referee just sorting out a few issues. All contact in the area. Given in favour of Trailblazers. Lifon adjudged to just have driven in to McCabe there in the middle. But a hairy moment for the Trailblazers. Didn't know which way that was going to go to begin with. Ethan McCabe coming on in place of captain Scott Hilland. Galami has won it back in a high area. Is that going in? Yes, it does. It rolls in. And that is Mohamed Galami's third goal of the game. A top performance from a top player. And it is 6-0 to Upsilon. Just dribbles in over the line off the post. And we're back underway very quickly as Zeren. Here's Galami. Advantage given in favour of Upsilon, who, as we've said before, love to get the ball and keep it moving. Here's Galami. Keeping the pressure on. Still Mohamed Galami just lets it go for a kick in to Upsilon.
Yeah, Epsilon with Morgan Lifante for Galami. Galami to the rain. And that's a beautiful that Ethan McCabe, right?
Yeah, Ethan McCabe, great save from him because that was a really, really nice move from Upsilon. Just got it moving quickly. It opened up and then just look at that. McCabe backing into it, puts it out for a corner, just does enough to get that clear. Zeren will take this kick in. Lifont with the dummy at the front post. Cleared. Owen Conk has to deal with it. Gorman on the attack. Lifont leaves it for Zeren. Zeren spins. Falls back to Lifont. Galami in towards the back post. Zeren would have liked to have been there to get that home, and then it would have been a really, really good move again from Upsilon. I feel like we say that so many times when watching them play, but they just play some really, really good football as McKinney is prepped to take this goal kick. Here is Mohamed Galami. Good play from McCabe. Ball across to to Gorman. Gorman tries to shoot. Galami reads it. It's McCabe again. Fires against the chair of Galami. Now potentially problems on the counter-attack. Well done by McKinney, who gets it clear. Galami keeps it in play. Back towards Erwan Konk. He might not get there. He does, just in front of Gorman.
Yeah, and we can see that when Erwan Konk, starts to, enter in the game, go higher on the pitch, you got always Mohamed Galami that goes, behind him.
Yeah, really good understanding between Galami and Konk, because here is Mohamed Galami now on the ball. Takes it around Comiskey. Lifon back towards Konk. Konk in towards Galami with just such a deft touch down the line across from Zeren. Here's Galami, who can't keep it in as much as he would have liked to keep that move going. Kick into Upsilon, which Morgan Lifon will take. Lifon, here's Galami. Mohamed Galami blocked by Patrick Comiskey. The pressure's still building here.
Yeah, Galami falls around now. Back to Galami. They try to go around this defense.
Pass across. Gorman's in and defends it, but Galami keeps the ball moving. Lifon can't quite find that angle he was looking for to pass to his wing counterpart Zeren. A chance for Trailblazers to potentially get up the pitch here. Here's Comiskey. To take this kick in towards McCabe. Looks to let it run. Galami reads it well. Here is Mohamed Galami. Just so strong in those battles. McKinney clears. Galami again gets around it. Lifon. 3 in the box. Again, so another big opportunity.
And we know that, for Upsilon. And we know that they love to have these occasions when it's a 3 in the box, a corner kick, and Noel Zerain, his specialty, is like a surgeon at shooting. So we're gonna see what the number 9 is gonna do right now.
Galami's that blocker in front of the defence, and then Lifon's out on the right-hand side, far side of your screen. Konk as well is up, talking to the referee. Just trying to set up here, Trailblazers. Taking a while to get this defensive set up, because it really needs to be a perfect defensive wall if they're going to be able to keep out Upsilon here.
Yeah, they need to, to find a way, because, the way it's going to present itself is quite hard.
Looks as if it's going to go into Galami, who may try and flick it to Lifon at the back post. Galami lets it run. Held out by Sean McKinney for now, who gets to his post and defends it well. Here's Zoem. Oh, good strike. Good save from McCabe, and now potentially a chance to attack. It's kept in by Gorman. Galami's round it. Gorman chasing down Lifon now. Lifon comes away with the ball. Now it's Galami. Pushes it across to Zeren. Zeren in towards the back post. And Galami can't quite get the finishing touch. Some really, really nice moves from Upsilon. And you can't help but wonder when that next goal is going to come.
Yeah, you never know. You never know with them. It can go at any moment. We saw in the first half that at some point Tristan Delmas was almost in the middle of the field, and he succeeded to score a goal just before the first half time.
Galami. Comiskey. Patrick Comiskey battling again. Still Comiskey. Really well done to get it into that corner, then play it across. Galami should read that. 2-on-1 in favour of Upsilon. It was just Gorman getting across and McCabe, who got a bit too close to each other. Here is Wan Kong. Forward pass. Gilami can't quite get it around Comiskey. Here's Comiskey. Well taken away by Kong. Comiskey battling hard. Gilami will try and dribble it clear. Does well. Here he is, Mohamed Gilami, with the whole court ahead of him. Plays to Lifon. Back in towards Gilami. Back to Lifon. Good link up between the two of them. Ball across towards Zerem. 2-on-1. And there will be a substitution as well. 2 substitutions. All 4 players are actually being substituted for Upsilon, which is a nightmare for whoever's running the website. But
yeah, I mean, actually, it's quite a nightmare to update this right now. But I mean, we're gonna wait a few moments. Because yes, that they're just refreshing the whole team at the 30th minute of this match.
Yeah, so the team now lines up with Nassim Halal in goal. Or is he? Yeah, and then you have Delmas, who looks like he may be taking up the central position. And then Yunus Musai on one wing and Marwan Baziz on the other. Ethan McCabe to take this kick. Be interesting to see how Trailblazers deal with these new threats, because it's players that they haven't really got to grips with in this game yet. Delmas cuts it out in the centre. 2-on-1 in favour of Trailblazers on the halfway line. Here's McCabe. McCabe cleared. McKinney now. Comiskey. Good play from Delmas in the centre. Baziz now with an opportunity to strike. 2-on-1. In favour of Upsilon, who probably would have liked that to continue there. McKinney and McCabe in this defensive wall on the line. Another one of these situations that we talk about that Upsilon just love. Mazai looking to spin. McKinney now. Here's Delmas. Baziz. Masai. And that's over the head of everyone. That's nearly went in. That would have been an interesting spectacle. Obviously would not have counted, but a massively powerful collision in the centre. Just get a replay of that. Delmas, Comiskey come together, resulting in the ball flying away to the other end of the court. Set ball now. Here's Comiskey battling with Baziz. Comiskey. Contact not given by the referee. Baziz carries on. Ball back now, has to be defended. The goalkeeper, Halal, has to get around it and does. Comiskey knocks it out of play. Halal does well just with his defensive duties there. And with just 6 minutes remaining, I'm going to ask you to start thinking about your player of the match. I assume it's not going to be a massively difficult decision, but
yeah,
I'm gonna towards the end.
I'm gonna think about it, but I mean, I'm afraid there's The only one and only Galami. Maybe we'll see one of these players from Upsilon actually on the pitch doing better. I know they can do incredibly well.
Delmas just pushes a little bit too hard on Gorman there. Contact foul. McCabe is going to take this free kick.
And actually, that's interesting to see the refereeing style, because I mean, I can tell you that French referees are definitely not like this. Usually, for that kind of foul, you can have a yellow card.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. In England, obviously, I watch the English National League. That is very much something that happens multiple times in a game. No yellow card shown usually. As I think what's being signalled here is 3 in the box. So a good chance for Trailblazers to maybe get one back. McCabe on the edge of the area. This is a really good opportunity here.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity at least to score a goal. Even though now there's only 4 minutes left, and it's going to be really, really hard to reverse the outcome of this match.
Yeah, it's not looking like a comeback is likely, but a goal would definitely up the spirits of Trailblazers, who know that they'll have games that are a lot easier than this for the rest of the tournament, as Gorman now battling with Delmas. Delmas comes away with it. McCabe. Here is Delmas. McCabe again. Delmas. Mazai. 2-on-1 against Baziz and Delmas. 4 minutes remaining of this game. Doesn't look like there'll be anything massive to change the outcome in these last few minutes. Trailblazers will be happy with the way that they've defended in this second half. A lot better than the disaster of the first half, in which they conceded 5 goals.
The first half was really, really hard for them. And I think Upsilon decided to play its best game at the beginning. And now I think they're trying to play, but trying maybe new things.
Yeah, I think obviously across the tournament, this is the first game of a very long round robin stage in which every team is going to have a lot of games throughout the week before we even get near to finals day. There'll be loads of tactics tried out, loads of lineups. It's very rare that a team has sort of every single position nailed down on who starts in every position, what every tactic is, and that will develop throughout the tournament, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. We're here for 6 days, and this day is the lightest one. Well, that's not a foul. Okay.
We've had referees in this game that have really tried to keep the game flowing and tried to let it play as much as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, on this 2-on-1, I'm not that sure that there was.
Yeah, it was quite.
There was a 2-on-1.
Quite a way away.
But I mean, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Baziz takes it off. So with just 2 minutes remaining, I will now ask you for your official player of the match.
Without any doubts, I would say Momo Gelami, who during the first half, he had a lot of opportunities that he took, and also gave a few opportunities to his teammates. But I mean, actually, I would say all players are, truly playing good, playing well.
Yeah, Morgan Lefont had an excellent game as well. Delmas in his first half stint really put his spin on the game. But yeah, I think that's an obvious shout. Mohamed Galami, he's revered across power chair football, and you can see why. Such a talented player. Just 1 minute remaining. So it's been a thoroughly enjoyable first game of the tournament. Upsilon obviously putting their their marker down in terms of performance levels, and they'll now hand over to the other really top teams that are still left to play their first games in this tournament. Tomorrow is when it really gets into full swing, and we have so many games coming for you.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be ready, because they're going to be, we're going to see maybe, I think, all teams playing. And we're going to start at 10 o'clock with West Bromwich Albion against Midlands United, and Aalborg against Grafto Villeneuve d'Ascq.
So 2 really, really interesting games tomorrow morning. The English against the Irish, and then Denmark against France will be a great, great spectacle. As we are just coming into the closing moments here, you'd expect this attack to potentially be the last one of the game.
Yeah, and maybe they want to finish with beauty.
Here's Comiskey. Baziz dribbles it out of play to Trailblazers' ball. And we are now into the additional time of this game. I can't remember any massive notable stoppages, so you assume it will be over very soon.
Yeah, I think so. I think it will be over very soon.
The referee just checks his watch. Here's Gorman. Delmas dribbling away to the right-hand side. Comiskey misses it, and Baziz has an opportunity at the back post. Comiskey needs to be good in his defensive efforts here. Here's Delmas. Mazai. Really nervy stuff. And that is full time. So it ends. Upsilon 6, Trailblazers 0. Upsilon with a real statement of intent performance, especially in that first half. Mohamed Ghelami was predictably fantastic. Trailblazers will go back to the drawing board. It's their first EPFA Champions Cup, and it's a really tough game to start with. They'll have games throughout the week that they will have a lot more joy in than this one. It's a really tough game, but it was a really, really well-battled game. They didn't give up right to the end, which I'm sure will really impress their coaches.
Yeah, they didn't give up, and that's a good thing. I mean, actually, when you look at the stats of the match, you can see that, yeah, of course, Upsilon had more attempts and also more goals, corners, and everything. But the ones that have done, that have done the less number of falls, is actually Belfast Trailblazers.
Yeah, a good defensive performance, especially in that second half. I thought Ethan McCabe came on and really was solid in the middle, which will be really pleasing for him and his coaching staff. A tough game, as we said, a really tough game to start with. But yeah, they'll definitely take encouragement from that second half performance into the games for the rest of the week. And that is the end of the first game. So it was a showpiece game. It was really quick. You can see the goals being cycled through there. There was Mohamed Ghelami after just 1 minute, as the Upsilon team are coming over to their adoring parents and carers and supporters on this near side to get some plaudits for a really top performance. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning, and we have like a lot of matches that will be going on. I mean, I recommend you to go on our official website, EPFAChampionsCup2024.com, where you can see everything, the schedule, the results, and also, rewatch past matches.
Yeah, so on Court 1 tomorrow morning, West Bromwich Albion, Midlands United. On Court B, or Court 2, Aalborg versus Villeneuve. 2 really intense games, 4 more teams to get their tournaments underway. And as we said, yeah, tomorrow is where the competition really starts. So thank you for joining us. And we'll be back tomorrow for even more.
Yeah, even more matches, so get ready and be connected.
See you tomorrow.